Hello. This is the first of 6 short video demonstrations where we'll concentrate on what happens on the palette. You'll see our approach in a bit. But basically, our idea is that if you know what our paint is like on the palette and what we do to make the paint be as we want it to be, then it'll be so much easier for you to paint on the glass in the way in which you want. So to begin with, in this short clip, we're going to just look at starting work with a palette that is a little bit dry from being left overnight. And we're going to change it into a palette that is ready to do some glass painting, which you'll see in the next demonstration. So here we go. And here you see how we wet the palette. Obviously we want to grind up the dried paint. And we also want to stop dust from flying up. And here you see how overnight we quite often leave our paint with a natural sponge on top of it. The sponge we've wetted with water overnight. And then we seal it underneath that cup, as you saw. Just keeps the moisture content up in the paint. Now what you will have to do will depend on the kind of paint you use, the climate you're working in and so forth. We do really recommend Reuscher tracing paint. We don't get paid to say that, but it's great paint, and if you use it, then we can talk to you about the best way in which it works. So just moistening up the lump, which has dried out a bit overnight. Not disturbing it too much though. Scraping away. Wetting the rest of the palette. Cleaning the palette. There's David. Tidying up the bottom 2/3 of the palette. Just dipping the tip of the brush in the water. You don't want too much water on the palette at all, just enough to release the dried paint. Getting the sticky bits off. edge of the palette. You notice we've moved to using the hake at this point, those brushes that we love, and this is partly because even now we're getting ready for the painting that we propose to do, which in the next video demonstration you'll see is an undercoat. So if we use the hake a little now, we're shaping it and loading it and getting it ready for work. And now cover up that lump. You notice we've got quite a lot of liquid paint around it, which we can now use for the rest of the painting. Yeah, well done, David. And there it is. So that's taken us 6 minutes to get the palette ready. It's absolutely fine. That's all good for a morning's painting. And in the next demonstration, we'll show you how we use the palette to prepare paint for an undercoat. Bye for now.